All right. How about now? Hello, hello, hello. Testy. 1, 2, 3. It's too loud. Harms, are you being serious? All right, hang on. Got it. Good. We're good now? We're good. All right, great. I missed a play. What happened? Sound is good. Thank you, Harms. Very generous of you. Say that. Unplug this. Yeah, I had myself muted. Very embarrassed. 22 seconds left in the Minnesota Vikings' first preseason under Kevin O'Connell. 4th and goal. Pressure's on. They did go for it on 4th and 27 from their own 9, just in case anybody forgot that. And Thielen's just he's disgusted with what he's seeing on the field. Okay, CJ Ham's giggly. That guy is sweaty. He's been in the sweatshirt all day, but he's sweating. Apparently, he's very sweaty. Gross. Patrick Harm's a big winner of Madden. They're going to kick the field goal here. If we block it? We don't block field goals. Okay, I guess I guess that's... You want to win by 10. You want to win by 10. You're welcome, Jeff. You are welcome. I'm a sniper. I got a D+. That was my grade. Very, very tough to handle that. Ryan Wright is here. Ryan Wright is here. He may or may not be a stud or turd of the game tonight. We'll find out about Ryan Wright. He's probably eating something right now, Ryan Wright. Technically, about 19 seconds left before we... Okay, you guys really can't blame that last drive on Mond. I mean, he had no time. He was getting absolutely destroyed. Yeah, that was my best graded pick, I think, according to Yahoo. Romeo Dubs. Zimmer's right. I didn't really think Mond was that bad tonight. I mean, I don't understand what that play was when he rolled out to his left. Was he supposed to throw it while rolling left? That seems like a horrible, horrible play design. Sean Manning is here. Sean Manning's in the house. He says he's better than Mond. He's absolutely a much better player. 19 seconds. We're going to watch this thing. You're welcome, SSM. I'm not sure for what, but you're welcome. Top of your right. Vikings had no depth whatsoever. If the starters don't play, they're done. They're done. They're finished. Maybe. Thank you, Jelly Monster. I'm not sure what we're agreeing with. I think I already put that one up. I'm going to do it again. Well, we're going to take a knee. Do we have the lead? Do we have the lead? Because we're taking a knee here. How does he run so well when he's tucking it in? All right, the game is over. Minnesota Vikings finished another preseason without a victory. All right, is there a lot to talk about? There's a lot to talk about in this game, which was not overly exciting. Vikings lose this one officially 23-13. Minnesota Vikings dropped to 0-3 on the preseason, 0-6 in their last couple of years. Michael King says, you know what? We've seen enough. We've seen enough of this damn preseason. All right, so I had some notes. Not going to happen to yet. We'll let a few more hop on here before we drop into this game too much. Mandalorian, yeah. I mean, man, okay. So if anybody, I know it's late. I don't know how many we're going to get tonight. It's 11:08 on a Saturday. Davey Gold's in the house. Billy Monster's here. Bob Sweet, of course, is here. Palapi is here. Thank you, everybody, for hanging on and talking this thing through. We'll see what happens. Twins won in the 10th with a walk-off walk. Hell yes. All right. Did you think Lynch played the whole game? Did he do anything? I saw James Lynch miss a bunch of plays. Let me see the stat line. James Lynch did anything positive today. He had 2 tackles. James Lynch is ass. He is ass. He's that dog shit, or is it cat? Which one's turn white after a while? That is James Lynch. Yeah, we could have had Malik Willis. We didn't take him. We'll see. Do I trust Mullins? I trust him more than the other two guys on the roster. I'm not sure who Davey is referring to here. Traded for Boone. You know, that's the one thing I did point out when I was watching this game. I'm like, the Denver Broncos backups are like veterans. And Mike Boone, Josh Johnson. I mean, these guys have played in the league. We got freaking Kellen Mond and rookies, and ours are much younger. Again, I'm not. It's the preseason. I don't put too much into this, but there is something I do want to talk about a little bit here when it comes to the preseason. It does absolutely, Patrick Harms. It does suck about McGill. Hurt his foot today. He did not play. I think he started and then he was out. And it showed. There was not a whole hell of a lot of pass rush from Minnesota Vikings defense early in this game. Great point by Damn It Bobby here. Chris Boyd was ass. He was absolutely ass. But let's start with the most important thing, I think, from this game. This is who did not play. Let me hide this comment so you guys can actually see this. Oh, God. All right, so look who didn't play. Alexander Madison, Cam Dancer, Delvin Cook, Lewis Seen, Patrick Peterson, Kirk Cousins, KJ Osborne, Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen, Harrison Smith, Andrew Booth, Cam Bynum, CJ Ham, Shannon Sullivan, Chaz Surratt, Blake Lynch, Eric Kendricks, Ladarius Smith, Garrett Bradbury, Jordan Hicks, Darisaw Cleveland, O'Neal, Bullard, Smith, Jacina, Mont, Tomlinson, Robinson, Watts, Phillips, DJ Wano, and Dino Hunter. Everybody there did not play in this game. So I do want to point out a couple things. We actually saw guys who did not play in previous games get cut very quickly afterwards. So let's point out a couple guys who didn't play who may be in that same category. Let's look at the first one here I see is Chaz Surratt. Chaz Surratt didn't play. Does that mean they've seen enough? They made their decision on Chaz Surratt because there's nothing else to tell them. Why would he not play? Is he hurt? I don't know. That was a little bit weird. I think that kind of leans at maybe Chaz Surratt. Blake Lynch, another guy buried in his depth chart, didn't look good last week against the Niners. Didn't play. So Blake Lynch, not a great look for him not playing. Jonathan Bullard, I mean, he's a bubble player who didn't play in this last game. Unless there's something going on, I feel like he should have played. Janarius Robinson, another one too. So about 5 guys here. The fact they did not play tonight shows that I'm very concerned. If I'm them, I'm not feeling great about my chances of making this team if I did not play today. Yeah, so that's the first thing I thought. I mean, I didn't count how many this actually was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 33 players, it looks like. It looks like they're even categories. Yeah, so those are the guys who were out. A couple of them are obviously making this team, but I think there's about 5 that are definitely – I think maybe the Vikings just said, screw it. I don't want to see any more of you. One guy who I thought didn't play very well tonight was this guy, Nick Muse. We'll show that again later. He'll be back. That Nick Muse was absolute ass. So, all right, guys, first thing, Tim Voss is like, let's just please cut Dan Chisena. The depth seems to be a very, very, very strong topic here tonight. How crappy the depth is on this team. Thorsock, or Thor's Rock. He says we're screwed. If we're injured, we're done. Jelly Monster, he's laughing about something. I don't know what. SSM. Muse had a Davidson game, which is ironic because Davidson looked good. Yeah, I mean it's a double entendre. I think they call that what you just did there. Nick Muse and Davidson can't play good the same game. No, they can't. But even when Nick Muse doesn't play good, Nick Muse always looks good. Hell yeah, look at that. Look at that pose. Look at that belly. What a guy. All right, let's start this thing out. I am horrified. Can you guys hear that music? I don't know what the hell is happened. Okay. Huh. I'm going to close all these windows. There it was. It was on that. Wow. All right. I don't know. Did you guys hear that? Song started playing. It was on ESPN site. Oh, my God. No, I did not have a seizure. I just started hearing things. Yeah, partying. I was at a little party there, wasn't I? All right, thank you, Davey, for confirming you heard that. That was wild stuff right there. So let's start. I want to start with the second team defense. We started out. I think Troy Dye was in there. Chris Boyd. I think. Here's the thing. It's preseason, yes, and you can say we're playing our backups, we're playing our second string, third string. Well, the other team is too. There comes a point when a guy has to cover a guy has to make a tackle, a guy has to create pressure, beat the blocks. And it was pretty bad considering Minnesota Vikings and their backups. No, Tim, I wasn't watching pornographic videos. And the Vikings backups were just a lot worse than the Denver Broncos. And you look at some of these guys who were out there on that first drive. The one that stuck out really to me as being probably the worst was Troy Dye. Troy Dye looked absolutely horrible. Couldn't make a tackle. Missing tackles, late on plays. Troy Dye looked like a damn mess. Really, really embarrassing to watch him and do that. TY? Are you talking about TY? TJ? Pat McAfee loves right. Yeah, I mean, I thought Troy Dye looked absolutely horrible. Coming out there flat, missing tackles, bad. Chris Boyd couldn't cover anybody. It was tough to watch. It was embarrassing to watch. Watching this, basically, I was reading notes here. I thought Caleb Evans looked like shit too. Couldn't cover anybody. I thought he played pretty well against the Niners. Caleb Evans didn't look very good at all. Asamoah was out there, didn't really make any plays. He was hurt. He got hurt there. He came back. I really, for Asamoah being out there, I was expecting more. And that music is back, but I know how to mute it now. I think. All right, we'll have NFL.com stats. They don't play music over it. I don't know. It was hard to see. And even Metellus, a week ago, I thought Metellus played pretty damn well. But yeah, they all look like ass. Absolutely look like ass. So again, first half, Sean Mannion gets the start at quarterback. He's out there. I guess he's slinging the rock around. The one thing with Sean Mannion was he actually ran the football a couple times. Jelly Monster wants to hear more of that music. I don't know if I want to hear any more of it. Sean Mannion took off and ran. What do you guys think about Sean Mannion's legs? I mean, he tried to make some plays with his legs. It wasn't really happening. Disappointing to Asamoah. Yeah, I thought he didn't have his best game tonight. Come on, Puris. Not good. So, yeah, we will be doing studs and turds later. If you guys want to come in, give your studs and turds. Again, I know it's late. I know it's the third preseason game. No one really played. But we'll still do it. Matt Jelly Monster thinks Sean Mannion looked pathetic running. Where is it? Oh, that's that one. Yeah, he did look pathetic. Wait, what's this? Mannion is equivalent to Stonehenge. It's a bunch of fucking rocks. Wow. Deer on ice. That's true. Mason M. I don't really see any reason to keep Sean Mannion. Daniel Garcia says the old line was shit. I think it was especially shit on that last series that Kellerman was out there. Everybody was ripping on Kellerman. This thing started when the game was still going on. Kellerman absolutely got killed about 3 plays in a row. Really not his fault, but didn't have much of a chance. Brian Westerland says Manning does not stir his private parts. Well, I'd like to know what does. Bob Swede. Do a Rogaine ad coming up. Yeah, he should probably be a Rogaine model. So Sean Mannion, what did he finish with tonight? I'd like to tell you, but the music keeps playing, so I'm horrified to pull up ESPN. I'll try NFL.com here. I mean, really, I feel like he made some plays. He missed some throws. It wasn't overly great, to be honest with you. Come on. ESPN's being slow, but at least they're not playing any music. Denver had 3rd and 4th edge rushers in most of the game, and they were destroying us. Timon Paris was especially ass. Valerian Lowe, I don't know. I thought he was hit or miss. it's hard for me to judge Vidarian Lowe since I basically had dinner with him at training camp. His family did not pick up the bill though. He wouldn't pick up mine either. He would not pick up mine either. I see some Daniel Garcia. Mon made some great throws. Manning can't throw more than 10 years old. That's a great point, Daniel, because Mon had a beautiful, beautiful dime. I think it was Demir Smith-Marset on the sideline. Absolutely just dropped that thing in there. That was pretty damn impressive. Yeah, and I think PA, who was just seemed extra annoying tonight, also pretty much said it was his best throw of his career. That's the thing with Kellen Mond. You get these moments of ass, then you get these moments of where he just throws these balls. You're like, Jesus. There's a highlight. Greg Joseph booming a 58-yarder. Mannion was behind on all of his throws. That backwards hat gets me going a little. Would you say it stirs your parts? Well, here's my hair tonight, so I wasn't going to do that. This happens to be a Liftbridge hat. If you win hashtag Liftbridge, get a $50 gift card to their online store. We're giving away 2 of those here sometime next week. So starting now, hashtag Liftbridge in the comments. PA is ass. We need to hit the O-line heavy in the draft. Did you see Paul's starter projections? Well, yeah, I mean, it has to be. Who else would it be? I mean, I thought those are pretty much all very vanilla and obvious. I mean, there was nothing there that was shocking. They were all, I mean, it's never really been with this team a question of, who are the starters? It's who are going to be the backups. That's always been the question when it comes to Minnesota Vikings 2022. It's who are the backups, not who are the starters. So the fact they did that, I was like, okay, what the hell's the point? All right, so let's look for some. Let's talk offense here first. What were some positives you guys can take away from the offense tonight? Give me a few. Give me a few. So I mean, keep Mon. So is Mon quarterback 3? You guys thinking that, or do you think he's going to be just practice squatter? Zach Davidson, want him on the team. Chandler was decent again, so was ISM, which is a lot of praise coming from Ploppy, who was not a fan of ISM earlier. Zach Davidson played well. Montemita is just like quarterback 3. That's probably what he's talking to that random chick that just walked into his house. He's going to call her quarterback 3. Can I buy a hat? Bob Sweet, I don't know what you're talking about. One Martin Lupagus or Liftbridge. No offense, but Wright had no problems holding with Joseph kick. That's true. That's true. You're right. You're right, Tim Boss. You're usually all right, Tim. Usually all right. Mon practice squad. Yeah. Smith Marset made a few good plays. He did. You going to week 1 game? Nope. I'm going to the Thanksgiving game. Marset potential to step up. Yeah. No, I thought he played good tonight. I thought he played good. The 5 beers in my lunch break now. Chad Myers is having his lunch break. Zach Davidson's done enough. Okay, but here's the thing. Who just wrote the thing with Mon? Jason. I don't know if Mon will be claimed if we waive him. It's not like he's really lit up anything. I don't think Kellen Mond gets claimed. I think we can actually cut him and get him back. There's a million quarterbacks out there who have every bit of potential that Kellen Mond has. Yeah, he was a 3rd-round pick, an early 3rd-round pick at that, but I think most teams want their guys when they let them go, and the guys they've been working with. I don't think Kellen Mond gets picked up. Yeah, who would claim him? Mond won't slip. I don't know what that means. He says, AW says, Packers claim Mond is better than Jordan Love. Maybe. But I don't think Kellen Mond could really tell them much about this offense from what I've seen. Could get claimed. It doesn't matter. We're going to get a new quarterback next year that this new coaching staff likes and the front office likes. So if you let him go, you let him go. It's fine. I don't have a problem if we let him go. Viking Jerome, is this really what you look like? You've had that one logo forever. So if this is you, I'm shocked. I'm just shocked to actually get to see your real face. Trishan Jackson has some horseshit plays tonight. I think he was the one who had the horrible, horrible drop. Tim Voss has seen Chad Myers drink 5 beers while on the clock. I hope he doesn't work for DMV because it's the only thing I could think of. It's the biggest thing the Mighty Vikings ready with the preseason over. That's a good point, and that's something I did want to talk about. So there's things that do carry over from the preseason into the regular season. Last year, the big thing was, I think it was the secondary play. You looked at when the Vikings played the Chiefs. It was, God, who was that shitty-ass cornerback we had? We signed. We let him go. Someone give me. He starts with B. What's his name? Drawing a blank. Brain fart here. Who was that crappy-ass corner? It was horrible last year. Got burnt by Tyreek Hill. I'm like, oh, it's just the preseason. They weren't doing coverage. No, it was just a sign of things to come because our Rashad Breeland was horrible. It showed. Thank you, guys. There it is. And that carried over to the regular season. And that carried over for pretty much every corner that we have. We couldn't cover anybody, and that did carry over. So there's things that do carry over. So but here's the other thing that is the way Kevin O'Connell handled this preseason was different than we've seen under the Mike Zimmer regime. We saw no starters in offense. We saw, 33 guys out today, 27 guys out last week. He's not risking his players getting hurt. So it's all backups that we're seeing. So it's hard to really take away too much of this. Yes, Kansas Alexander was also asked. So there is still things that do carry over. Jonathan Wireman, same old song and dance. I hope not. Ploppy was just dropping Rashad Breeland on me. Thank you. Zimmer cornerbacks. And so, okay, so we've talked a little bit about offense. Defense. Chris Boyd. Chris Boyd was absolutely brutal. There was that one play where he wasn't even close to covering his guy. They said in the PA or Bursich talked about there should have been a safety coming over and covering that zone. But my God, absolutely horrible. So I don't know. I thought Chris Boyd was actually going to make this team, but watching him tonight, I would pretty much go for anybody. I don't understand why Harrison Hand was the guy who was let go. That's the thing that I don't get. To me, he showed the most potential of any of these guys, and then you let him go early, and immediately he's snapped up by the Giants. Ty Smith was back in there tonight. He made a play, a couple tackles. Did he? Did Chris Boyd have more good plays than bad? Did I miss that? Because his bad plays were very, very bad. Very, very bad. Timothy Slack cannot believe they cut Harrison and kept Boyd. Boyd is actually very talented. He is dumb, though. I'm a fan of Chris Boyd, the person. Chris Boyd, the player, just does too many bad things to make me root for him. Special teamer. I think he's better at special teams than he is on defense. We'll see. I don't know. He's one of those guys, definitely a bubble player. Boyd had a couple good plays. I must have missed those. He did down a punt at the 3. Boyd is a popular dude in the locker room. It ain't because his talent. Yeah, you're right. He is. Watch the tape. There's a reason he's not cut yet. Yeah, and that's the thing that really makes me sad. Only thing constant is change. Twyman was bad tonight. The safety blew the coverage. But, again, I mean, Chris Boyd wasn't even 5 yards within that dude. So, I know the safety wasn't there, but Chris Boyd wasn't really there either. Tim Boss thinks Chris Boyd gives a very, very solid back rub. I bet he does. Twyman had two big penalties. Jelly Monster's like, you know what? Boyd tackled everyone that burned him for an easy catch. He did. What's everyone doing now that who's doing fantasy now that preseason's over? We just did our fantasy draft tonight. I got a D+, which I thought was bullshit because my team is freaking sickly stacked. I'm going to smoke everybody. Starting with Purple Head, whatever his name is, in week 1. Everyone is talented in this league. We don't need the shirt bust players. I used to ride the shirt bus. P gives me a headache after 20 minutes. Yeah, he does. Twyman has been the biggest disappointment? No, he ain't the biggest disappointment. I thought tonight he was bad. He was good there 2 games. I said piss Boyd first. What's going on? Yeah, Daniel Garcia, we all know you got an A+. Team looks like ass. That was Dorit. Davies was Dorit. Is that how you spell Dorit? I always go D-R-I-T. I didn't have the first pick. I picked 6. Who's that? All right. So, yeah, I mean, really looking at this game. So who? I don't want you guys to come out and do studs and turds yet. It's only 26 minutes in, but Montemita has graded himself on his draft. He gave himself an A, but he got B+ on the report card. Oh man. Yeah, let's talk about Greg Joseph nailing it from 58 yards. Ryan Wright holding, no problems, nothing. The chemistry was perfect. So that was good to see. That was definitely a positive. Actually, I think all the special teams were probably a positive in this game. That's all we can really take away from it. Right? Yeah, Wright can hold 4 field goals. We learned that tonight. Absolutely. Get them on the show. It's late. Ploppy wants to go to bed. All right, so if anybody wants to come on, let's do studs and let's do it. Let's do studs and turds. This is the third preseason game. No one really played. We had 33 guys out. Tim Baza's in love with Joseph. If anybody wants to hop on, let me drop the link here in the comments. Boom, there it is. If you want to come on, we'll do studs and turds because it's 11:31. We gotta get to bed. Everybody's gotta go to church tomorrow. Pick up Ripien. Brett Ripien. Look at Nick Mullins. He didn't play. Nick Mullins didn't even play either. Settle down. Settle down. Jelly Monster's just going to bed. Says, screw it. Good night. Skull. Took them out of here. Anybody wants to hop on again, here is the link again. Always, I'll drop my studs and turds tonight, right now. But I'd like to see someone talk. James, oh my God, we got some. Holy shit. First guy there.
Oh, it's me. Hello.
Not some Montemita. It's SSM. How you, bud?
Tired.
Are you?
Very, but it's fun. I'm still here.
All right, who are your studs and turds of this electrifying football game?
I'm just going to go very vanilla. I got nothing out of the box. I'm going with the stud being Greg Joseph because he gives me full confidence in kicking for the regular season. And then for turd, I'm going to pull the cord and go Mannion because that dude sucks.
He does suck. He's not a good football player. All right, yeah. SSM, always good to see you.
Yeah, you
have a great night. Get some rest. You get some rest. All right, let's see what we got next here. We got D Garcia. You know D Garcia. He got an A+. He's
Mr. A+.
Talking to Mr. D+.
How you doing tonight, man?
I'm good. How are you, bud?
Good, man. So yeah, as far as studs and turds, I mean, yeah, I mean, I know some people still dogging on Mon, but I mean, I think from his performance last week, I mean, yeah, he had that drive where, you know, the offense line just collapsed every single play and couldn't get anything going. But in that, you know, that almost in that one touchdown drive, well, it was close to a touchdown drive, and then it fell apart at the end. But I mean, he was looking good. He made some good throws. He made some good decisions. He scrambled when he needed to scramble. You know, that open Tristan Jackson play, I mean, that was the right play. He just dropped the ball. But I mean, I think he looked really good. And, you know, as far as everyone running, you know, let's get him cut. I think he made a case for himself. And yeah, ISM and BC Johnson kind of get honorable mentions because I think they kind of, they were always catching what was getting thrown at them.
So you got Mom as your stud?
Yeah. I mean, because the whole first half, I was just like, let's just get Mannion off this fucking field already. Like I said, anything past 15 yards, he's just not going to throw it. He's not going to make it. He's not going to be accurate with it. Yeah, it doesn't matter if he's trying to hit Zach Davidson, who's like 6'8". He's just not going to do it. He missed that wide open, like easy pass to Jalen Naylor. That would have been anybody else would have made that throw for a touchdown. So,
absolutely.
But Mon just can't. Mannion just can't do it, man. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Well, who are you giving a D+ to tonight?
The D+ is if I can't give it to the entire offensive line, man, I guess I would have to. I would have to pick. Yeah, it hurts, but I mean, I know, you know, Jalen Twyman. I was just like, he was just making mistake after mistake, and it's just like, I don't want to see him cut, and I don't want to even see him on the practice squad. I want to see him on the 53. I want that story to be told, but he just was not looking nice out there today.
Not a good game. Yep, not a good game for Jalen Twyman. All right, D. Garcia, good seeing you.
Yeah.
Get some rest.
Yep.
And, 15 days till the big one.
Yep. Have a good night.
All right, see ya. All right, let's see if we can get this guy here.
Hey!
Montemita, it's all black.
Oh. Weird. Hold on.
I can hear you. What? He left. Montemita is apparently either being abducted or he's lost. I'm horrified. I hope I don't wake up to that voice in the blackness of night tonight. It was after he got absolutely killed. Montemita is back. Montemita, we still can't see you, but
It's
you can
still
talk.
black? I don't know.
As long as
I'm connected to everything. I don't know why it's. All right, you
It's
can
fine.
hear me?
I can hear you. Who is your stud of the game?
My stud, which I think no one else has mentioned, but I'm gonna say it. It's Greg motherfucking Joseph. 58
Oh, there it
yards. He's
is.
done it in
There it
practice.
is.
He's done it in an actual game now. 58 yards. And my turd has to be Manning. I just my God, I can't watch him anymore. Please end it. It's just every time he throws the ball, I close my eyes. I'm like, something horrible is gonna happen.
Yeah, I agree. It's tough to watch, and I think we probably saw our last Sean Mannion, so we're good. We are good. All right, Montemita, hopefully you figure out that phone situation. It is just completely black there, but have a good night.
Yep.
All right, Montemita, in the dark, but I feel like we got the gist of it. Oh, all right. So we heard Jalen Twyman as a turd. We heard Sean Manning, I think a couple turds there. We heard some studs being Greg Joseph as one. So yeah, we got 33 minutes here in. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna drop my studs and turds. See. I don't think Mon should get as much hate as he's getting tonight. I really thought that, he played well when he had time to throw and read the field a little bit. That last drive, he had no time. Absolutely no time. Backup line was pretty bad, Black Jacks. You're right. Matt Dench, was that your first caller from a turd prison? No, we've had plenty of those. Yeah, see, these last comments are not posting because there's a spoiler alert. Ryan Wright is here. He says, yes, I'm here. DC is super horned up. He don't care that it's 11:37. He is horned up as hell. All right, so Modern Man may start out as number 2 until Mullins learns the playbook for a couple of weeks. I mean, he's got 15 days. I'm pretty sure Mullins will be fine. I'm not really worried about it. Ryan Wright loves everybody. Yeah, I do think Mon's going to end up being on the practice squad, and I don't think anybody's going to claim him. I don't think we need to worry about that at all. So, yeah, let's go with my turd. My turd of the game was Troy Dye. Troy Dye, he's out there early when the game still meant something. Ryan Waite, that's rude. But he was missing tackles. This is supposed to be our backup middle linebacker. I mean, Brian Asamoah was out there. He played a lot, but I thought Troy Dye looked absolutely awful. Absolutely awful tonight. So Troy Dye is my turd. I don't know. I don't know if you keep him anymore. I never really wanted to keep him, but the fact he was running with the second team made me think that they were going to. So Troy Dye, definitely my turd of the game. Chris Boyd, yeah, he's close too. There's a few other ones I thought looked like ass. Mon is not dope. Still not dope. He's terrible quarterback. Vikings love terrible quarterbacks. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Raphael, I also felt like Caleb Evans had a very bad game. He was out there in the first game, looked bad. Will Gunny finally answers my question about Breland. Thank you for that. He's like, Mon is kind of ass. It's kind of ass. Yeah, he's kind of ass. I think the saddest thing was T.Y. McGill getting hurt tonight. We had no pass rush because T.Y. McGill was out there freaking dominating. Very sad. Brian Westland does not think anybody would claim Mond. I don't think they will either. I think he's going to be practice squad for the Vikings and then get cut next year for good. That's my prediction when it comes to Kellen Mond. I think you can find a million quarterbacks who have the good throws he has. And, for a guy who's mobile, in fact, he doesn't just tuck it and run more often. It was a little bit surprising to me. So I don't know what that is with Kellen Mond. Is it his processing? Is it his decision making? I mean, why doesn't he just run? Oh, James Lynch was asked today as well. Check the waiver wire for cornerbacks. We might have to. Yeah, I think that's really the real question we should be asking ourselves. Why was Harrison Hand let go so early? And we keep Chris Boyd, and then we also bring back Ty Smith. Turtle 22, at least Mon showed flashes. Yeah. Man, Mon held the ball too fucking long. Well, yeah, at some point, but he also, Mon likes books with pictures. Who doesn't like books with pictures? It's time for the Vikings to draft a great quarterback next year. It is. I think that's really the fallback plan here. If this season goes to shit, it's a huge quarterback year next year. You're gonna get somebody, and I wouldn't worry about it too much. So I think you're gonna get a great rookie quarterback if season does go upside down. So it's fine. There was horrible tackling tonight. All right. Anyway, so my stud. Let's end this thing on a positive note. My stud. I mean, he's an 8-team veteran hanging around. Timon Paris was horrendous. Let's go back to T.Y. McGill. Just because he's had a great preseason doesn't mean he's locked to make the team. I think he should make the team. I think he will make the team, but doesn't mean it's a lock. Does not mean it's a lock. Agreed. Ty Smith was just for this game. Absolutely, it was. But I just don't know why you let Harrison Hand go and he keeps some of these other shit turds that we have out there tonight. Yes, my stud of the game is Ryan Wright, our punter. My God, what a game he had. Held well, and he boots it inside the 10, inside the 5. I think he did 1 on 3, 1 on the 8. Ryan Wright was the stud of this game, and that's fine. It can be your special teams. It can be your punter. He is going to be our punter this year. Ryan Wright is here thanking us. Thank you, Ryan Wright, for your leg and how fat you are. And this is the last game. We'll see you in 66. So I wonder what number you'll get. Very excited to see what that will be. Personally, I'd love for you to keep 66. I would love that. Our punter Rose Olter wearing that number would be absolutely fantastic. Right, seemed like the right pick. Good decision by the Vikings. That's the thing with Blackjack. When you're watching these guys, back in the day, at least he could figure out who they were by the position. Now everybody's got any old number, and it's so damn hard. So damn hard. KLC pressure is going on right now, so I'm losing my voice. I'm going to end this thing with an amazing fact that I found for you guys. I'm sure you'll enjoy. Which one did I like? I was going to say my favorite ones for the live. Shit, where is it? They'll suck. Lumber goes to bed at like 8:30. He can't be up for these games. The right stuff. Yeah, man, we could go with that. Thanks, Robbie. Very, very generous of you to say that. I'm just looking here. Should have probably had this thing ready to go. I'll go with mineral facts. I can't find a good one. Shiny Man last night. April was not on point. No, everybody knew it wasn't on point. Why we did it, I still don't know. D. Garcia, he's still on cloud 9 because he got a higher draft grade than me, higher draft grade than anybody. It's fine. I'm glad it was him. Glad they signed Mullins because tonight's quarterback play was awful. There was a lot of awful about tonight. It wasn't just the quarterback play, but it was definitely a big problem. We will be on tomorrow morning. We're going to do winners and losers of this game. So watch for that. It will be out there. All right. Well, I thought I had a really good one. I'm just going to give you something here. So remember this. Male vampire moths drink the blood of their prey, then offer it to females as gifts during sex. That is badass. All right, guys. That is it. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you for staying up late with Lupagus tonight. And yeah, keep your skull in your hole.